MajorSlackAttack.
But yeah, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back to walk through some more Skyrim, the Hearthfire DLC. Here we are in the luxurious and venerable Lakeview Manor, and we are about to add a couple of additions. The East Wing and the North Wing. We'll try to get both these done in this video. First of all, I would like to check in the basement. Get the Blessing of Xanathar. Let's get prepared for a skeever infestation. Command animals ready to go. This is ready to go. Okay, quick save. Here we go. And how disappointing. Seriously, what I just did a practice run. What was it? A couple days ago, and it was like 2 days after I built the cellar. I had like a half a dozen skeevers in here. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, game's sticking around with me. Okay, so we got the Blessing of Xanathar. Next, I figure instead of just calculating, I will actually post the totals for everything you need to build the kitchen and the trophy room, which is what we're going to build. Okay, we're going to build the kitchen on the east wing and the trophy room on the north wing. I'm going to post all the materials we need, but instead of trying to match the exact number of materials I need, I'm just going to make a surplus. Okay, so I'm just going to go out and buy a whole bunch of iron, bring it home, crank out a whole bunch of iron fittings, a whole bunch of hinges, some locks, etc., etc. So we can just build with reckless abandon. And what else do I need to do before we do that? I want to level up alteration, so that's on the agenda too. That's the first thing on the agenda. And there may be a giant outside. Let's go check. There he is. Oh my gosh. I think he's whacking the courier. The poor courier decided to hang out. Oh, that's a good place to hang out. Let's make some potions. Where's my... what's that stuff called? Giant lichen. Here. 5 of those. I can't use this in combat. Dang it. Oh well, okay, we have to go without. Stormy, you're up to bat. He's right there. Uh-oh. 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 And he's got a grand soul gem, okay. Note to self, buy some filled soul gems. Don't leave my Stormy alone. Okay, here we go. And a little bit of vegetable soup. You get a spanking. Spoken if you got him. This could take a minute or two. Bad giant. Bad. Get off my property. How convenient. We have the warrior stone hooked up. Right in the nuts. Giant whack in the nuts. That's gotta hurt. Timber. Stormy. What's up here? Come on, get on this. Get on this giant stuff. What is he doing? Is he chasing something else? Not now, Stormy. I'm gonna die. Run! Run! I love the way they take a header like that. I never get tired of that. They should do it. Whew. Damn. What the hell, Stormy? Okay, next time I'm putting you in melee mode. Right up on the front lines. That's where you belong. Okay, now, before I forget. Let's make some of these potions right away. B plus giant lichen equals target is 25% weaker to shock damage. That's why I had you make that giant lichen. So, okay, so now we got some of those in effect. And we have giant steel to play around with. Let's just stash that for now. Should have 2 giant steels now. Keep the large antlers on board. 3. Alright. Next, level up alteration. Let's make a quick trip to the Ember Shard mine. Actually, let's go quickly activate the Mage Stone. Not that it'll make much difference. Now let's go to Ember Shard mine. Okay. My Staff of Paralysis is almost empty again. A damn giant used up a lot of charges. Alright. I'm gonna have to buy another, or rather, any kind of filled soul gems. Hey guys, remember me? See if I can get away without having it. There we go. Let's get out of here. Don't even have to paralyze him. Don't set out the rock trap. What did I say? Okay, just don't kill yourself. I kind of need you guys for some more leveling up later on. Alright? Attaboy. Okay, now. What's next? Buy a whole bunch of iron ingots. For this, we need the services of the Thief Stone. Let's start off on Whiterun. Looking to buy about 45 to 50 iron ingots and ore. Okay, so we got our business blessings in effect.
Got some. I don't claim to be the finest weapons and armor.
What do you got in the way of iron? Here we go. Big supply there. And some ore. We got enough corundum. We don't need any leather. And there's nothing else you have that... Unless you have something in the way of resist magic. Which you do not. Okay.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Have you met my father?
And don't forget to sell her some potions to get your money back. What am I doing here? That'll work out right nicely. Okay.
Until next time.
Till next time. What have you got in the way of iron ore and or ingots?
Helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
All right, big supply. Very good. I should buy these. Make a couple rings. And how about some resist? This could be useful. I mean, there's no doubt about it, it will be useful. Let's buy that. Illusion alteration wielding, and he strikes out for resist magic. Okay, so let's sell you some potions. That'll work.
Good
Excellent.
doing business with you.
We have everything we need. Let's go crank out a couple of wings. That would require... You know what? Just while we're out and about, Let's go up to Solitude, because we've never actually been to Solitude. And this will get like the whole execution thing over with so that we can do business next time we come back here. There we go. So, execution
Position.
has been activated. We want to do a whole bunch of smithing. Let's go back and hook up the warrior stone. In effect. Okay, Lebrick, you're going to be doing a lot of smithing, so I want you to take a little nap. I know it's the middle of the day. There we go. Feeling well rested? Good. All quiet on the western front. And I should grab that spare ore that I have here. Do it all at once. Any corundum ore? Oh, I got it on board, okay. And finally, a silver ingot. Okay, now like I said, I want to make a big batch of iron fittings, hinges, and locks and nails. Got it all worked out what I'm going to do. This will require 90 iron ingots and 10 corundum ingots. I want to make 60 iron fittings, 20 hinges, 10 locks, and 100 nails. So, let's just put everything in and then take it out as much as we need. Okay, there we go, everything in. So, what did I say, 90 iron ingots. And 10 corundum ingots. It's a done deal. Quick save before every major crafting session. Let's crank out a whole big whack a ton of building materials. Starting off with 60 iron fittings. Basically just crank them out real fast until my iron ingot supply is down to 30. Oh, leveling up here, boss. Done deal. Next, let's make 20 hinges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Add 2 a pop, that's 20. Next, let's make 10 locks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And spend all the rest of the ingots on nails. Okay, so now we got supplies coming out of our ears. Excellent. So level up. Points into Magica. Save the perk points for now. Wait a minute. Actually, I want to spend some of these perk points before I forget. Magic resistance rank 2. Let's get that right away. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Now, to make the kitchen. A nice little list here. Okay, kitchen total, that's building and all furnishings, requires 5 clay. Let's just take them out right now. Actually, let's put everything back in. Okay, put all the fittings in, put all the hinges in, nails, and locks. Okay, let's start from scratch. Alright, to build the kitchen, building and all furnishings requires 5 clay. 7 goat horns. 4 hinges. 2 horker tusks, which we hunted up in the previous video. 12 iron fittings. 2 locks. 9 iron ingots. 1 large antlers, which we already have. 2 leather strips. So in other words, 1 leather, and we'll turn it into leather strips. 54 nails. 21 quarried stone. And 38 sawn logs. I think we need to buy some more logs. No, we have enough, but we will need to buy some more when we start working on the trophy room. Let's do that right now.
My Thane?
I'd like you to buy some building materials for me.
What are we running short of?
Lumber, please.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
Lumber, please.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
Lumber, please.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
Lumber, please. Lumber, please.
I'll see to it at once. Is there anything else you need?
Ready to hit the charts on the hip hop parade.
I'll see to it at once. Until next time.
Okay, so we're good. That's it. Let's whip us up a kitchen. Nope, we need the blueprints first. Kitchen is the east wing. 1, please. Alright, cranking it out here, boss. Whoops, wait, put that away. Doors. Foundation. Floor. Wall supports. Roof framing. Walls. Roof. It's a done deal. Let's take a little look-see. There's our kitchen. Let's go inside. Oh boy, a new toy. Alright. Let's make the furnishings. We should have everything we need. Let's crank it out. Now I forgot to make leather strips as I always do. Okay, let me just go out quickly and make those. Wish you could have a tanning rack inside your house without having to build you again.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
That's it. Got to go.
He's hanging out here. That's not a good place to hang out there, buddy. A fair warning. The last courier did not fare so well. Alright, here we go. That's it. And voila! Kitchen! Now, how useful this is, it's a matter of personal opinion. There are some useful ingredients. Most of the food, it's Skyrim food. Even the stuff that's added by the oven. Some of the stuff, I mean, I've taken a close look at all these recipes. Some of them are completely redundant, even if not a complete waste of materials. For example, apple pie. Okay, apple pie requires salt, sack of flour, butter, chicken's eggs, 2 green apples, and 2 red apples. You actually gain more health by eating the sack of flour, the butter, the 2 green apples, and the 2 red apples individually than turning it into an apple pie. I'm not kidding. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay, what do you need? Apple pie gives you 10 points of health. Let's get a sack of flour, some butter, 2 green apples, and 2 red apples, which is all the things that you can consume right away. The other things you cannot consume. There should be some butter here. There's some butter. Sack of flour should be right here. And we should have in storage, there's 2 red apples, and I should have some green apples. Okay, let's add it up. Apple pie, sack of flour, butter, 2 green apples, and 2 red apples. Butter gives you 2 points of health. 2 green apples gives you 4 points of health. That's 6 points of health now. 2 red apples, that gives you 4 points of health. That's 10 points of health now. And the sack of flour gives you 1 point of health. That's 11 points of health. It's like beyond redundant. It's a waste, technically. I mean, the only thing it does is it provides, you know, a bit of convenience. Other than that, it actually gives you less health. This is like, you know, honestly, I think they dropped the ball when it came to food in Skyrim. Unless like you're, you know, really into role playing. Some of these things are interesting though. Garlic bread, for example, I'm gonna find this very useful. All it takes is garlic butter and some bread, and it cures all diseases. And you get 2 when you make this. Do we have some bread? I'm sure we have some garlic. Yeah, that's very useful. There's actually some garlic in the kitchen, I'm pretty sure. And some bread. We should have some bread in our junk food sack, which I'm going to now transfer over to the kitchen. And there's some garlic. Yeah, let's make some garlic bread. What am I missing? I don't have any bread? Okay, there's bread here. Definitely. I mean, with all the money we spent on materials, they better give us some bread. There's some more garlic. There's some bread. Okay. See, and you get 2. That's useful. What else? Apple dumpling. Bows do 5% more damage for 60 seconds. That's actually useful too. Some of these other things though. Jazz Baked Crustata. I mean, increase your magicka for 4 points for 60 seconds. I mean, come on. It's you know, it's just a little too meager to be worth getting together some butter, 2 jazz baked grapes, and a sack of flour and cooking it up, and then you know, lavender dumpling. This is useful. The only problem is it requires moon sugar. But magicka is increased by 10 points. 10 points for 60 seconds. Plus, resist 10% of magicka. Or resist 10% of magic for 60 seconds. So, yeah, that could be useful. But like I said, it requires moon sugar, which is not exactly in abundance. So there you go. How do you get butter? You get butter by using the churn. And you can get milk by buying a cow. What else? You can get flour by going to a mill. For example, at, I believe there's one at Rorikstead. And you just use wheat at the mill and you get a sack of flour. But all in all, I guess the kitchen kind of pays for itself because you do get a salmon roe. So that, plus you get a garlic, at least 1 garlic. All you need is a Nordic barnacle. And you got yourself a potion. Cha-ching. So, you know, the kitchen pays for itself on that alone. So yeah, throw it together and get all this other stuff. Most of the, yeah, you get some venison stew. Most of the recipes you see there in the oven are like around the kitchen. You get like a freebie. You get some venison and leeks, and you get a lot of ingredients for vegetable soup and whatnot. Get some honey, rock warbler egg. There you go. Oh yeah, and get 3 outer cheese wheels. So that's the kitchen. Let's make the trophy room. Whip this sucker up. The trophy room requires, for the building, I didn't total up, so I'll have to do it separately. For the building, it requires 3 clay. I'm sure I have all these materials. 4 hinges. 2 iron fittings. 2 locks. 20 nails. 14 quarried stone. 18 sawn logs, what do we have? And that's it. North Wing, trophy room, one of the most interesting additions to the house you can make besides like the alchemy lab and the enchanter laboratory and stuff like that. This is pretty interesting. Okay, so we should be able to make everything. Floor, wall supports, roof framing, walls, roof, and it's a done deal. Let's take a little look-see. And how's my apiary doing? Gonna give me some bees? Thank you very much. So there we go, there's our trophy room. Let's go take a look inside. Ooh, my crops are ready. Alright. It's all the way to the back here. Now, to furnish the trophy room, we are going to require got a nice little list here. Ten clay. 1 glass. 1 goat hide. 4 goat horns. 3 hinges. 2 horker tusks. Uh-oh. Don't make me go out and kill another horker. Dang it. How come I'm short? Huh. Okay, I miscalculated. 7 iron fittings. That's easily remedied. Two iron ingots. 2 leather strips. We should have those left over. I think this, I think it actually requires 4 leather strips. Let me just take out another leather just to be sure. 1 lock. 30 nails. 7 quarried stone. And 24 sawn logs, which we can use from the supply over there, which we don't have to carry with us. And let me just make some extra leather strips. I just noticed the door makes it kind of a squeaky sound. Hey, what are you doing? Go find your own tanning rack. You're not even like the help or anything. You're just a courier that showed up. Buzz off. Go find your own house to play with. Jeez. You know, I chose this, this Lakeview Manor because of the seclusion, When neighbors coming around borrowing a cup of, leather strips and stuff like that. Alright. Let's crank it out here, boss. All we're going to be missing is one mounted horker head. Be able to build all the trophy bases. There we go. And trophy room. So here's the deal. You get to put trophies on all these bases, okay? You have 4 small bases and 3 large. Okay, and have a choice of all kinds of things you can put on each. This is what you can put on the small. Draugr, Dwarven Spider, Falmer, Goat, Hag Raven, Ice Wolf, Mud Crab, Skeever, and Skeleton. See? Pretty cool, eh? And this is what you can put on the large. Now obviously you can't put everything unless you built all the houses and put a trophy room in each house. The only way you could build everything. Even then, I'm not sure if you'd have enough stands. Probably not. Especially with the large. Done and done. I'm going to fill all these trophy stands. And even better, I'm going to fill all these trophy stands by hunting down whatever I'm going to put there. Like, I'm not just gonna, like, for example, Hagraven, which is probably one of the toughest trophies to get if you're actually to hunt it, okay? Instead of just going to an alchemy shop and getting 6 Hagraven feathers and 2 Hagraven claw, which would be dead easy, I'm going to hunt down enough Hagravens to put together the Hagraven claws and the Hagraven feathers, which is, come on, that's the man's way to make, to fill your trophy stand. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what's coming up next. And for the small trophy stand, I've decided that the most impressive, I'm not going by what's the hardest, I'm going after what's most impressive. This is definitely what I consider the hardest, the Hagraven, if you're gonna hunt it down. So I definitely want a Hagraven, a Draugr, a Skeleton, and a Spriggan. That's going to be pretty tough too. I think those are going to be the most impressive. And for the large trophies, I'm going to go for a bear, definitely. Dragon, I don't know. Dragons are a dime a dozen once you get like dragon ready. So I'm not really, and I don't really like the way that looks. Let's go for a bear, a dwarven sphere, a frost troll, and a saber cat. I think those would be the most impressive. Okay, so that is what's coming up next. We're going to fill the trophy room by actually hunting down all the resources required to construct these trophies. It's going to be a lot of fun, right? So, also I'm going to whack a horker to complete the wall plaque, the horker, mounted horker hit, whatever. So yeah, that's coming up next, rather. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and if you thought this video was remotely entertaining and or informative, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that there. Make sure you hit that little bell icon. I'm honored to you, my dear Rhea. And hit that bell icon to make sure you get notifications of my videos. Today should be Thursday, July 30th. which means it's the end of the week for MajorSlackAttack. I'm going to take my customary weekend break, Friday and Saturday off, and honor to you, Rhea. And Labrique House will return on Sunday for more Hearthfire DLC. Have a good weekend, one and all, and stay safe, and I'll see you on Sunday. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.